Kol Haloyimla, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. That's the name, Yahweh, of who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, the name in the ancient Hebrew of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Psalm chapter 23, verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. I have a confession to make. I can read that scripture a million times, and yet I be scared. I be so afraid that it's men that are plotting against my life for reasons that are unsuitable for someone to want to commit homicide, other than they are engulfed by legions of demons, murderous demons. So I sit up every day and I find myself to be a hypocrite in the sense of I claim to believe the scriptures 100% wholeheartedly and try to live my life righteously. But yet and still, the fear of living around all of these murderous, angry, and wicked individuals who have not yet understanding of righteousness, peacefulness. They're ravenous wolves. So I'm vlogging my life. The fear of being gang stalked, feeling as if there's multiple people connected, going back to one single source, an individual who has put and enacted many men to gang stalk me and potentially take my life for no reason, no worthy reason. I'm battling fear every day to the point to where it's paralyzing. So I'm making this video. I've been vlogging my life. I've been writing down license plates, numbers, remembering faces, recording things, circling the block 10 or 11 times, thinking that my vehicle has been put on some sort of hit list. It's spiritually draining. Let me read one more scripture for you. I'm going to be reading out of the book of Matthew. And we're going to read Matthew chapter, where are we at? Chapter 10, verse 28. Let me flip the camera around. Words of Yahweh Shai Mashiach in red. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. And fear, Salakia, let me make it more clear. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Why can't I get over the hump of the fear of man? In Martin Luther King's speech in Memphis, he said he's not fearing any man. I've never been able to reach that point in my life. Although my spirit and my soul says you have no reason to fear man because the Lord controls everything. He controls the whole dynamic. The scriptures also says that the Lord creates the evil, he creates the good. He wounds, he heals, he killeth, and he maketh alive, and not one, no, not one, can deliver you from the hand of the Most High. But yet and still, I leave my house confident, and vehicles follow me. Unfamiliar faces that I feel are connected all back to the same source of this one individual. Writing down license plate numbers, remembering cars, colors, areas, times, dates. It's overwhelming. So, is there any other brothers out there that's going through the fear of he who can kill the body, which is basically fearing man, or walking through the valley of the shadow of death with fear, when the Bible specifically says not to fear? I'm not one of these guys out here running around the streets causing problems. I've had many individuals throughout my life try to pick fights with me, and I always take the high road, walk away, ignore the situation because I believe in peace. But these ravenous wolves, the bloodthirsty men that are encamped round about me, having seen so many of my childhood friends and close associates be murdered in these streets of this city, it has given me a trauma-based thought process. So this is therapeutic to be able to have a vlog, proof that if my life is taken, at least my family will have something to trace back to the source of the individuals who were responsible for taking my life. But ultimately, trying every day to build the faith to not be afraid. Call Halayimla, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Raha Kwadash.